My name is Julie Hicks, and my coming to Heartbeat is a two-part story. First, I saw recently that Heartbeat had posted a need for warm hats for babies, and that tugged on my heart, and I shared that with my friends and family on Facebook. My mom let me know that, surprisingly, that Heartbeat was the center that I went to when I was concerned that I might be pregnant when I was 17 years old. I was a senior in high school, and I was really afraid that I was pregnant. My mom encouraged me to go and get a pregnancy test, and she was hoping that I would choose life for my child. So my mom encouraged me to go to Heartbeat. I had the pregnancy test there, and of course I was really afraid. I was hoping that I wasn't pregnant. I was really worried and scared, and I was a senior. I was a college prep student, and I really wanted to finish school. I was very afraid. I remember in the appointment that when I learned that I was pregnant, that my child had fingerprints at that time, and those things made me decide that this was a living child growing inside of me, and I chose to keep my baby. I decided at that time to get married. I didn't finish school. That was a very difficult decision. I had a lot of joy of having my son, and I don't regret that decision. It just took me a long time to get back on my path as a college prep student, and I ended up going and getting my GED and going to college later in life. I had 3 children by the time I was 22. At that time in the 80s, the support I received from Heartbeat was the pregnancy test. There wasn't what I know now. There's parenting classes and lots of support and encouragement for women. I didn't have that at that time. That was not something that I'm aware of was available. I was married very young and really had to figure things out on my own, and I'm fortunate in that I grew in my faith in God, and I learned a lot about motherhood through support groups through my church. Because I made that choice of life to keep my son when I was 17, I now have 3 children and 3 grandchildren, and they are my joy. I believe that children are a gift from the Lord, and grandchildren are considered a reward, and I am overjoyed by them in my life. So I just shared the post about a need for warm baby hats, and I had spoken to the director, Renee, about the need, and I was afraid I was going to have to knit hats or something, so I found out we could buy hats and things like that. So I shared that with my friends, and it ended up 3 Jeep loads that I brought to Heartbeat of Toledo from all of the donations from my friends and family and my church, Monclova Road Baptist. So it was just a wonderful opportunity to give back after Heartbeat had helped me. I would say thank you so much for doing what you're doing for these new moms, for supporting life, for helping them to have this wonderful opportunity to be a parent. All that support, the parent education classes, the wonderful things that are provided to these new moms and to these babies is so phenomenal. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Hi, my name is Hosanna, and this is Genesis, and she also got this shirt from Heartbeat. I started last year around June or July. I was a single mom. I just found out I was 4 months pregnant. I didn't know what to do or where to go, so they were a big help. I heard about Heartbeat of Toledo from my mom's friend from church. They helped me with formula and wipes for the week, and sometimes gas cards, and that helped out a lot. because I just got out of a 5-year abusive relationship when I found out I was pregnant, and I had no help, no one to go to, no one really supporting me, and they were there helping and supporting single mothers like me. I was like picking up the pieces when I found out I was pregnant. I was 4 months pregnant when I found out. I had nothing, and the baby was getting closer here, and I didn't even know. So they helped out with a lot, especially like a crib and clothes and diapers. The classes definitely helped me to know what type of mom I want to be and gave me the confidence and definitely like confided in me. Well, I confided in them. They definitely was like a support group for me. Rachel was always there, listening, helping, always looking at ways how she can help out more. She was definitely a big person, a big help. Always willing to work things out with you. Heartbeat of Toledo helped me realize that it's okay if my baby's not meeting her milestones, she'll meet it on her own. And they helped me with the parenting styles and what's best for her and stuff like that. They helped me normalize motherhood and find my grounding with it. I recommended Heartbeat to my friends because she found out really late in her pregnancy, like I did, and she had nothing ready and she didn't really know where to go. I would definitely recommend Heartbeat of Toledo to other women because they help you find your grounding and they support you and they let you know that it's okay to cry sometimes, it's okay to be sad sometimes, it's just okay.
I came to Heartbeat about a little over 4 years ago, I guess almost 5 now, because I had a positive pregnancy test at home. I was, 20 years old. I wasn't really sure what to do next, so that's where I ended up. I was in a pretty unstable relationship at the time. I was struggling, financially, emotionally, being, 20 with this new obstacle in my life that I, kind of had to make a decision on. So there's a lot of things kind of going on for me at that time. There was a friend of mine that had been to Heartbeat about a year prior, and she had mentioned to me all the, the love and support that she got from going there and visiting, so she suggested it to me directly. I was looking for, first off, medical confirmation, and then also just looking to explore my options, see what was out there for me, see what kind of support, I could get from the staff there and everything to see what I could do, basically. I definitely remember sitting down with Gina. I remember sitting down with Marianne as well. She was the nurse there at the time. And I just remember feeling very welcomed and listened to and accepted, even through, my confusion and my overwhelming emotions, they were there and just supporting me. Definitely financial obstacle. That's a huge one, not thinking that you're going to be able to provide. Also, my relationship that I was in at the time was not a very stable one, so that, kind of was difficult for me as well. And then my age, being only 20, being pretty fresh out of high school, just feeling overall like not prepared for what was ahead. Very shortly after, right after I got the confirmation, I had an ultrasound, I heard Layla's heartbeat. I sat down with Gina and we kind of both realized, I think, that Gina was also 20 years old when she first found out that she was pregnant. And I think that really sorry. It really hit home for me and made me realize that I think I can do it, Marianne and Gina both, made me feel very understood and accepted, no matter what decision I made, but ultimately made me feel confident in pursuing this, this next step in my life. It laid building blocks for me to not only, understand myself a little bit better and have more patience with myself, but ultimately I felt empowered to take on this new stage in my life. The best part, is probably knowing that Layla loves me and cares about me all the time, no matter what. Even when I'm a little grumpy or we don't always have time to play, we're always still, she's always still there and she always still looks up to me in that way. I want to say thank you, first off. Thanks for making that possible. Thanks for offering that help, to people that really need that extra support and that, that guidance in their life. And I hope that this organization can continue giving people the opportunity to change their lives.
I attended the Heartbeat of Toledo program a few years ago. My daughter is now 4 years old, and I'm happy to be here today to be able to tell other people how my experience was. At the time, I was in college. I was homeless at the time, and I was kind of living paycheck to paycheck in a part-time job. So I was in a real hard position. My biggest struggle was not knowing where my next meal would come from, or not knowing how prepared I would be when my child came. I was actually at Your First Look, and I think I went through some pamphlets, and then I think I met Gina there. So it kind of I went back a few times and it just kind of felt right. From there, I kind of just continued to attend. Honestly, for my initial appointment, I had no expectations. They definitely exceeded my expectations at Heartbeat of Toledo. After my first appointment, it let me know that I was in the right place, get the help, advice, help with the baby clothes, anything that I needed. The main thing that stuck out to me was Gina, because she kind of pushed me into a direction where I felt like I could do anything. She kind of helped me, with everything. I mean, it was past baby clothes, it was past just, an hour at Heart to Heart. I honestly felt like I became a part of their family, so I would say family is the most important part that came out of Heartbeat of Toledo. After realizing how much help I could get at the Heartbeat of Toledo program, after meeting other moms, seeing different people, meeting kind of different variations of people, getting different advice, and realizing hey, you don't have to be perfect to be a parent. You can grow into this. So it let me know that I could do it. I honestly feel like from the first person in the office all the way to the last person you see before you walk out helped me in all regards, from picking out clothes to questions to, hey, did you schedule your next appointment? Just all out best team I could ask for at Heartbeat. Right now, so I previously graduated college. I was living in my car, so that was a big accomplishment for me. Right now, I'm an on-site coordinator for a temp service. So I honestly feel like this helped me thrive, helped me become a better mom. It just all out helped me become a better person. And I always recommend people to Heartbeat of Toledo. So I honestly feel like it helps me help other people. The best part of parenting is watching my daughter learn and grow on her own, and also watching her flourish. My favorite memory with my daughter is our most recent trip to the Smoky Mountains. We talk about it almost on a daily basis, so it's her favorite thing that we've ever done together. I would like to say thank you to all the donors that contribute to the Heartbeat of Toledo. You continue to help our community on a daily basis, and I hope that I'm social proof that this program is helping people strive. Heartbeat of Toledo helped me by helping me get out of my car. I was given a lot of different resources, to food, to shelters, new apartments, and different things to help me get out of my previous situation. Gina helped me the most. She texted me all the time, and she made sure I was okay, especially while I was living in my car. And she continuously checked on me even after I was gone from Heartbeat of Toledo. So I felt like she made me a part of her family. Sorry, I think my eyes are gonna start watering. The program also helped me complete college. It took a lot of worry off of me. I didn't have to worry about food, a place to live, things inside of my home. honestly feel like it helped me become a better person. And I hope that I can pass it along to someone else. And I hope I can be Gina for someone else. Because you showed up for me and you didn't even know me. So thank you. I want to thank the Heartbeat of Toledo because without them, I wouldn't know you. So I feel like this program helped me immensely and I know it can continue to help others. So thank you.